से लाइट ऑन कर दो.
कहाँ से?
Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. Today we have a very special guest on board with us today.
Hello
Hello,
everyone.
meet my mom. This is so crazy that it's happening, but you're finally getting featured at Disha in Australia. I remember, I think from the day Disha in Australia has started, my mom has been my YouTube live viewer, and today she's here.
Actually, your first viewer.
Yeah, my first viewer always. And it's so surreal that she's sitting here right now and like doing the podcast, because it was so unexpected because she came in the break, and it is usually the time when there's no broadcast happening, and like now she's here, and like things do come true. If there's a will, there's a way. How do you
Yeah, it's true. Means यहाँ पे आना मेरा भी ड्रीम था और तुम्हारे साथ बैठ के ये पॉडकास्ट करना it's a big dream for me actually.
And I'm so sure you're gonna go back and watch this video on loop
Yes.
like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Maybe lakhs.
Oh, good God. When I was getting interviewed last month for one of the podcasts that I was doing, the host asked me, "Who's that one dream guest that you want to have on your show?" And I said, "My mom." And literally 1 month after I said that, she's here.
Yes.
And there were so many uncertainties when I said that statement, because I wasn't even sure if she's going to fly to Australia, because there was this India Pakistan war situation happening. The flights were getting cancelled. The airport that she was about to board the flight, that airport also got shut down. So there were so many uncertainties, and I was like, "Ugh, I am not sure if she's even going to come to Australia." And I don't know, like just 4 or 5 days before her flight, everything got pretty quiet, and then she was able to board the flight and come. And then the semester break started, so there was no broadcasting happening on Varoni. And like I emailed and I asked, like, if there's a possibility I can still shoot, and I didn't receive a reply. And I was like, I don't think there's any possibility, everyone has gone on break. And then all of a sudden, like literally 2 days ago,
2 days before.
2 days ago, we were visiting my Vombranol, the place where it all started, my uni life all started, and I was showing her around. And by chance, we visited reception, and Puneet really helped us. I saw Puneet and I was like, this is the person who actually initially first helped me get the show in Australia. And then I asked him if there's a way that, I can do a broadcast with my mom. And he said yes. And today we are here.
Yeah, we are lucky actually.
Thanks to Puneet. This is so crazy, but how do you finally feel?
I feel so much comfy
Mm.
with you, and actually this is a dream come true moment, and I'm feeling so much proud of you. Yeah.
And this is also a perfect time to ask these questions, because you have now actually lived in Australia for a month and also have seen my life.
Yes.
And like what is exactly Disha in Australia. And now it's a perfect time to ask you questions about Disha in Australia. So what do you feel about Disha in Australia? Like how do you feel about me living in Australia and different things and everything basically? What do you think about Disha in Australia?
Actually in 2.5 year जब से मैंने तुम्हें यहाँ भेजा है आई एम सो मच वरिड कि पता नहीं कैसा लाइफस्टाइल होगा वहाँ पर, कैसे तुम करते होंगे, कितना स्ट्रगल होगा. बट एक्चुअल में जब मैंने यहाँ विजिट किया तुम्हारे पास और मैंने सब चीज़ों को देखा, तो मुझे लगा कि स्ट्रगल है, ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं है, बट यू हैंडल इट वेरी वेल and you are doing so much good. I'm feeling so much proud. Even your show Disha is in Australia is the best show I have seen, and I'm so much proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. um, how do you feel about like seeing my life here as compared to how you saw it online? Because obviously you never like really saw it physically present.
In online, you always look like princess. You are doing only princess, you are giving only princess vibes, but in actual, I seen you, you are doing so much hard work, and uh, means actually it's a proud moment for me कि you are doing such well things in your life. Yeah.
That is so sweet. Thank you. So
I'm
how
so much happy with you right now, right here.
oh, how do you feel about Australia?
It's good. Even Canberra is so good comparatively to Melbourne, Sydney. Canberra is peaceful, it's good, and is worth living, actually.
That is true.
Means आज मुझे लग रहा है कि हमारा डिसीजन तुम्हें यहाँ भेजने का बहुत सही था.
That feeling she's getting after 2.5 years. I mean, sure, sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
एक्चुअल में इतना इजी नहीं होता अपने बच्चे को उस शहर में भेजना जो तुमने देखा नहीं है, जिसके लाइफस्टाइल के बारे में तुम्हें कुछ पता नहीं है, और तुम कहाँ हम अपने बच्चे को एक कुकून में रखते हैं कि खुद से स्कूल छोड़ने जाना है, लेने जाना है, सब कुछ खुद से करना है, और कहाँ हमने 2.5 साल पहले जस्ट तुमने अपना स्कूल ही अभी किया था और हमने तुम्हें यहाँ भेजा, मतलब वो 2.5 साल मैंने सिर्फ इस चिंता में काटे हैं कि पता नहीं तुम कैसे वहाँ पर कर रहे होंगे, बट आफ्टर सीइंग यू इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया आई एम सो मच मीन्स रिलीफ, आई फील सो मच रिलीफ कि दैट्स द नाइस प्लेस,
Mm, mm.
और मतलब हमारा डिसीजन सही था.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't think there would have been a better decision because like starting your life at 18 in a new country is very 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 hard, and but it's a fun ride. I think it's like how you take it, because I like open my very wide arms for all the experiences, and I like trying out new things, and I actually enjoy doing that. But a lot of people do not like going out of their comfort zone and want to, like, stay in a bubble, which makes it different. But I would say that everyone's way of living their life is different. Some people would like to have a comfortable life, some people like having challenges and things that they can do so that they can have new experiences and how they take the approach of life. For me specifically, I feel like it became very fun for me in Australia after some months. Obviously it's like really hard to like adjust in first initial months. um it became fun because I took every experience as an opportunity to like use the most out of it and like find new opportunities, find new people, find different types of things I can do, finding different sorts of jobs. I've lost the count of the jobs I've done in Australia because it's so fun to like find out different things and seeing different things and see if you like it, then you keep doing that. If you don't like it, you just switch to a new job. And that's also the fun part of being a student, because you have so many options, you have so many things that you can try and do. But when you are a full-time working professional, once you graduate, you don't have that option. You need a job that you can work Monday to Friday 9 to 5.
Yes.
But as a student, you don't need that. You are a student, you get limited work hours, you can choose different jobs and you can work on them, and then every day you can be a new character, and it's fun. It's actually fun.
It's actually fun, and there is a lot of time to to enjoy. तो मीन्स इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं है, अगर तुम वर्क कर रहे हो तो तुम वर्क कर रहे हो, बट मैंने यहाँ देखा है तुम्हारे यहाँ शिफ्ट्स में है कि 2 आवर शिफ्ट्स है, 3 आवर शिफ्ट्स है, उसके बाद तुम्हारे पास बहुत सारा टाइम है कि तुम अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो, इंजॉय कर सकते हो, तो इट्स गुड.
I think it gives you a lot of flexibility
Yeah.
when you are a student to
Yes.
in terms of choosing when do you want to study, when do you want to hang out with your friends, when do you want to form social connections, when do you want to work, when do you want to spend your time in building on things that you like. So it gives a lot of flexibility, which is fun. But I feel like a fun part about Australia is that you choose who you want to be, and then you can be that. Like there's no particular foundation that you need to stick to one particular thing and you can't be the other. You can be a student and then you can be a tutor as well in the same day, so you are teaching and you're also learning the same day, which is sort of a fun thing.
एक्चुअल में दिशा, अगर मैं तुम्हारी बात करूँ तो तुमने अपने स्कूल टाइम में या फिर जब तक तुम पेरेंट्स के साथ रहे, तुमने कोई भी काम नहीं किया। तुम एक सिल्वर स्पून में रहे, मीन्स कि उंगली रखी और चीज मिल गई, है ना? तो खुद से सब चीजों को करना, खुद से अपना ड्रीम ट्रू करना, हर चीज अपने लिए लेना, हर चीज कैसे इंजॉय करना है उसको भी खुद से ही मैनेज करना, तो इसको अच्छे से कर पाना भी सबके लिए इजी नहीं है। तुमने किया है, और मुझे लगता है कि काफी लोगों की इंस्पिरेशन भी हो तुम। और मैं यही चाहूंगी कि तुम आगे भी बहुत अच्छा करो, ताकि लोगों को कुछ सीखने को मिले तुमसे। ऐसा नहीं है कि, मतलब मैं यहाँ जितने भी बच्चों से मिली हूँ, एवरीवन इज डूइंग वेरी गुड, बट अब तुम्हारा एग्जाम्पल काफी बच्चों के लिए है। एक्चुअल में मैंने ये चीज देखी है, क्योंकि मुझे तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स भी मिले हैं, तो उन्होंने भी तुम्हें अप्रिशिएट किया है। तो एक पेरेंट्स के लिए इससे ज्यादा प्राउड की बात और कुछ नहीं हो सकती।
That is so sweet. Thank you. I feel like it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of guts to be you and to be that you, regardless of anyone who says anything. Like, as long as you believe in yourself, I don't think there's anyone that has the power to stop you. And people like authenticity. I think for me, my main thing is like, I am as I am. Like, you can't change me. This is like literally me. Like, I'm literally the same everywhere.
This is the best thing in you.
And like, that's it. Because I think the moment you decide to be your authentic self, and when you are not changing yourself, like, I feel like I know a lot of people, but I'm very picky with my friendships, and like my close friends are like very less. I have very few people that I would call or talk on an everyday basis. And but I would know like 100 people. Like, literally, I would walk out and I would know so many people. But that doesn't mean that everyone is sort of your friend, which I didn't really consider in my first year, because I thought everyone is my friend. We have to talk, we have to catch up every day. No, that's not true. I think over time you learn through your own experiences, and you realize your different things, and then you become a better version of yourself every single time, which is a really good thing. And I feel like, in terms of even my growth, I've seen it happening, because I think uni has taught me so many different things. Uni has given me the courage to accept when you don't get a position, it's fine. You can apply to a new position. And there's always like better things, better opportunities waiting for you. And to this date, every opportunity that I applied and did not get, I have gotten something that was 10x better from the previous opportunity. And touch wood, and I feel like universe has always the best plans for you. And the moment you decide to be yourself, you are you. Like, now there's no one who can be like you, who can change you, or who can compete with you, because the
Yes.
only competition you'll then have would be yourself. Like, no one can create a carbon print of myself, because there's only one Disha. You can't be me, you know. And that's the beauty of being yourself. When you are yourself, you attract positive things in your life, because you do not deal with your insecurities anymore. You just become a better version of yourself every day, because you're not trying to be a people pleaser. You're trying to please yourself, and that's the change. That's something very revolutionary.
या एक्चुअल में हमें कभी भी किसी से कंपैरिजन करना ही नहीं चाहिए, ना अपना ना किसी और का। डोंट कंपेयर,
Mm,
ऑलवेज बी योरसेल्फ।
mm, mm. I feel like comparison is the thief of joy, because the grass will always be greener on the other side. So as long as you are confident in who you are, no one can stop you. So,
यस।
um, how what are the different funny moments from 1 month you have spent in Australia? Let's recap all the fun moments.
एक्चुअल में, मतलब मीन्स जैसे तुम पहले थे तुम वैसे ही रहे मेरे साथ। ये नहीं कि मम्मा 2.5 साल बाद आई है तो कुछ स्पेशल, मीन्स यू ऑलवेज डू स्पेशल फॉर मी। इवन हर कुजीन का खाना खिलाया है तुमने मुझे, हर जगह घुमाया है, मीन्स दैट इज गुड। बट सबसे अच्छी बात थी कि तुम जैसे थे मेरे साथ, जैसे हम लोग लड़ते थे, जैसे हम लोग बात करते थे, हैंग आउट करते थे, सब हमने वैसा ही किया है. तो एक्चुअली यू आर माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड.
She's being so sweet right now.
एक्चुअली
नहीं तो अभी तक मेरा रोस्ट हो चुका होता, बट आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग कि वो मोमेंट अभी आएगा या नहीं आएगा.
क्योंकि रियल बनना है ना, तो अभी रोस्ट नहीं कर पा रही हूँ. वो तो तुझे छेड़ने के लिए होता है, तंग करने के लिए.
And our nanny is calling like 10x times. Anyways, so another quick story, funny story.
या
Tell.
अनदर किक्स. अच्छा.
Funny story बताओ.
कौन सी फनी? हमारा तो रोज कुछ ना कुछ फनी होता है. मीन्स जापानी रेस्टोरेंट में जाना, और मतलब बॉइल्ड फूड खाना, सब कुछ.
I think I have made her try all the cuisines that I possibly could, and she liked none.
नो, आई लाइक चूरोज.
Only churros. She only
Yeah.
liked churros.
Yeah.
That's the only thing she liked in all the food. I don't know how
कल
much,
मेरी फ्लाइट
how
है ना.
many restaurants we
means-
have went to. She's only liked churros.
Yes.
That's it.
कल
She
मेरी
only wants
फ्लाइट
to
है,
eat
जाने से
churros.
पहले भी चूरोज खाते
Now
जाऊंगी.
also after the show we are going to eat churros because
Yeah.
that's the only thing she liked. I made her try Mexican, Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I don't think I've left a cuisine, but the only thing she liked was churros.
Yes.
And
Churros and my coffee.
$2 coffee from
Yes.
the Indian store. That's it. Yes. I don't know why I've spent so much money, but anyways, that's okay.
हमने वियर्ड होल्ची की भी कॉफी पी है, हमने बहुत जगहों की कॉफी पी है, बट $2 कॉफी इज बेस्ट.
Sure. I think food adventures were fun. And then meeting my friends. How was the experience meeting my friends in Australia?
ऑल आर वेरी गुड. इवन हमने रात को भी आपके फ्रेंड्स के साथ डिनर किया है. बोथ आर वेरी नाइस.
Yeah.
सब बच्चे अच्छे हैं. आपके सारे फ्रेंड्स मुझे अच्छे लगे, जिनसे भी मैं मिली हूँ. ऑल आर नाइस. ऑल आर डूइंग ग्रेट वर्क.
Yeah. I think everyone was so lovely, and like सबने ऐसे full namaste auntie
पैर टच भी किए,
पैर
feet
touch
touch.
कर रहे हैं. I was like, oh my god, so sanskari my friends are.
Yes,
But like
they are sanskari because they are coming from India. Yes.
Yeah, you met all my Indian friends.
Yes.
And
Even Chinese, Japanese, सबसे ही मिली हूँ, but all are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we had our dinner also. Thanks
Yes.
to the yummy dinner, really nice dinner.
Yes.
And she also cooked dinner for so many of my friends and my roommates. She loves my roommates.
Yes.
And
Both are good.
And I feel like for the whole month, it just didn't feel like we were like mom daughter. It felt like we were two friends who were chilling.
Yeah.
And like every day we were like, what do we want to eat today? Like go out and then dress up. I used to wear puffer jacket every day. I have lost my interest in dressing up because A, winters. Second, because I'm with her. So I don't have to worry. She is going to carry everything. I'm just going to chill. Don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna chill. And that was the best part because like the whole month, I don't think I was stressed for like any minute. I was so comfortable. I was having no worries in my head, no worry to clean dishes, to make food, to do anything. I know that if I work, if even if my alarm rings or not, I will be making to my work. And like, you know, you just leave all your responsibilities and stress over here. And like she takes all the mom responsibilities and then also manages to be my friend and like go out and like have fun.
Actually, हमें तो आदत है ना.
बिल्कुल. But it was a really fun experience. I think we explored so many things.
Yes.
And we both met our childhood friends in Melbourne.
Yeah, in Melbourne.
How
yeah.
was that experience?
It's good. मतलब means मैं अपनी friend से अपने college के बाद after 25 years मैं उससे मिली हूँ और it was means so good. मैं मतलब बोल नहीं सकती कि मैंने क्या feel किया है.
And you also met my friend from
Yeah,
childhood.
Charmi.
How did that feel, Charmi se milna?
She's very much pretty.
Yeah, and I feel like me seeing her friend who was her friend 25 years ago, and she's seeing my friend who was my friend like 7 8 years ago. And
Yeah.
then we used to go to each other's place for Diwali and then meeting them. It's just like, oh, it feels like a very surreal moment for these things to
Yes. Very
happen. This is
warm.
like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So um how
दैट्स
do you,
व्हाई ना मीन्स जब तुमने मुझसे पूछा कि अपना कोई ऐसा मोमेंट बताओ, तो मुझे लगा कि मेरा तो रोज ही कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा प्रीशियस मोमेंट रहा है, तो मैंने कौन सा शेयर करना है, बिकॉज रोज हमने फन किया है, रोज
mm,
हमने एंजॉय किया है, रोज हमने कुछ नया ट्राई किया है, तो एवरी डे इज वेरी प्रीशियस फॉर मी.
yeah. And how do you feel about when you were a college student versus seeing your daughter as a college student? How's the difference?
बस यही था कि हमें घर आके अपनी डिशेस खुद से वॉश नहीं करनी है.
Like
खुद से खाना
every
नहीं
aspect,
बनाना.
may like in terms of your social life, in terms of your personal life, in terms of your academic life, work life, like
इन
every dimension, how was the difference between you as a college student back in the 90s versus me as a college student in
एक्चुअल में
2025?
जब हम लोग कॉलेज या स्कूल में थे तो हमें इतना एक्सप्लोजर नहीं मिलता था. हमारे पास कोई सेल फोन नहीं था, हमारे पास कोई मीडिया नहीं था, हमारे पास सोशल मीडिया नहीं था, और कुछ फेसबुक नहीं था, इंस्टाग्राम नहीं था, तो हम लोग इतना अपने आप को नहीं कर सकते थे. लेकिन तुम्हारे टाइम में बहुत कुछ है.
Hmm.
एवरीथिंग इज इन योर हैंड. इवन वर्क फ्रॉम होम.
Yeah.
या इवन वर्क फ्रॉम होम इज ऑल्सो देयर फॉर यू. तो तुम लोगों को बहुत अच्छा एक्सप्लोजर मिला है, बट इसको सही से यूज करो. और अच्छा है कि हमारे टाइम में ये नहीं था.
Mm.
क्योंकि कुछ डूज एंड डोंट्स होते हैं ना.
Light. Can you switch on the light?
या
Because it's in front of you. वो वाली वो स्विच है, उसको बस दबा दो. हाँ, आ जाओ.
क्या स्टॉप हुआ है कैसे?
Oh, we look at this point. Okay, so another question for you is so in terms of as a parent, because I remember you used to like always tell me that it's my dream for one of my child to go study abroad. And even like me coming and studying abroad was a very weird and a different like process. Even the headphones ek ulta hai.
ओके.
So it goes this. Yes. Okay. So you as a parent having to see your child studying abroad, and also because I remember when I used to be in like year 11 or 12, you used to tell me that it's my dream for my kid to go and study abroad, and I used to tell you no, I'm not going to go study abroad. And like I was totally against the concept of studying abroad,
यस.
and here I am studying abroad doing Disha in Australia.
तो अब
So
आप बताओ ना कि अगर मम्मा का ड्रीम ये था तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है कि अच्छा हुआ या नहीं?
I don't think there would have been a better decision. Like, to be honest, this is the best decision. And I feel like I have become a very different person to who I was. And it's not just because I'm studying abroad, it's also because I am doing things that I like. Like, psychology was out of blue, fully unique, different thing that people didn't even know about. I don't think my mom even knew about psychology before I mentioned that what is
Yes,
psychology,
yes, yes.
you know. And one of the thing I was really stunned because like when the first day you came and one of my friend came, um, and you were making dal and roti, and you were telling her that when Disha was a kid, she always used to choose a very different path, and
Yes,
like
always.
she'll always take something that no one takes, every unique thing, which is also right now visible too. Because if I go to a restaurant, I'll see the menu, the one item that looks very different that no one would order, I'll order that item.
Yes.
They make those items for Dishas in the room because like no one else is gonna order them. It's only reserved for us, like people who have that, like I want to do something that no one does. um and I almost forgot about it, and it became a part of my usual behavior that I didn't even notice it. It just felt like so much me. And like when you mentioned it, that was the time I started to realize that this is not something I've started doing because I've come to Australia. It was something that I always used to do, and it's just like a continued behavior that has been continuing from my childhood to like now as well, which is so different because like what I thought was that this is because I am in Australia, so I'm trying different things and trying different experiences. But no, I was the same person back home too. I've just increased it, I guess, now.
एक्चुअल में दिशा, ऐसी बात नहीं है कि तुम ऑस्ट्रेलिया आए हो तो तुमने ये सारी अपॉर्चुनिटी गेन की है। अगर तुम इंडिया में भी होते तब भी तुम सबसे डिफरेंट ही करते, और तब भी तुम कुछ बेस्ट ही करके दिखाते मुझे। ये तो वैसे अच्छी बात है कि तुम ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हो, क्योंकि तुम्हें यहाँ पर बहुत कुछ ऐसा है जो शायद इंडिया में करने को नहीं मिलता, बट अगर तुम इंडिया में भी होते तब भी तुम बेस्ट ही करते। मीन्स आई एम श्योर।
Okay, what has been your best moment so far in your 1 month in Australia?
Cuddle with you.
And sleeping. I think that was the best moment too. And like, meri kamar dabana and stuff. I would miss that.
But I'm feeling so much enjoying in this.
It used to be fun because I think whenever we used to video call our dad, it's like she's still sleeping. She's gone into hostel life only with you.
Yeah.
And like it used to be so fun.
Yeah.
And like seeing them eating what I used to eat and I'm eating homemade good food. And I used to feel like there's like two different opposite sides. Like when she's in India, I will eat what they were eating, and now when she's here, they're eating what I used to eat.
Yeah.
Which is like so funny, and like that also shows you how important you are
Yes.
in both the worlds, because like no one can survive, and even though no matter if Nani is there or Nano is there, they would still not do it because they'll wait for you, because there's a comfort level that people share, and you know.
Mom
Yeah.
is always being mom.
Yeah, exactly. And did you miss your life back in India while you were here, or were you just like vacationing?
नहीं, एक्चुअल में अब मुझे, क्योंकि मैं भी हॉस्टल में रही हूँ, मुझे अपनी हॉस्टल लाइफ ऐसे लग रहा है कि 1 मंथ वापस से जीने को मिल गई है। मीन्स वही सेम, जैसे हम लोग हॉस्टल में मस्ती करते थे अपनी फ्रेंड्स के साथ, वही सेम मस्ती मैं तुम्हारे साथ कर रही हूँ, वही सेम लाइफ मैं फिर से एंजॉय कर रही हूँ। वो सब कुछ शरारतें, वो सब कुछ जो मैंने अपनी हॉस्टल लाइफ में किया है, वो मैंने यहाँ पूरा 1 मंथ किया है। तो मीन्स I feel.
Yeah. And in terms of Shararte, because she actually turned naughty. Like, actually, she was doing all the fun stuff. You know, I was like, ये हम कर सकते हैं. And मुझसे ज़्यादा even like बाहर जाके भी अपना full चटनी लेके आओ, ये करो, वो करो, डोसे की चटनी भी लेके आओ, सांभर लेके आओ. अच्छा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी हो रहा है ये.
एक्चुअली 1 मंथ मैंने अपनी हॉस्टल लाइफ एंजॉय किया, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है।
And every day we used to wake up and be like, अभी और सो जाते हैं. क्या ही
मैं
है?
तो तुम्हें ऑफिस भेजने के बाद सो ही जाती हूँ।
Yeah. And how did you feel when I was away for 2 days?
मत याद करा।
मुझे लगा कि you'll enjoy, you'll have like full sleep, मजेदार. I used to be the only thing I was scared of for the whole 1 month was the fire alarm. Because she used to take all the cookers and like roti, and every time she's making roti, I'll just open the balcony. I was like, Bhagwan.
मम्मा चिमनी ऑन करो, मम्मा धुआं कम करो। अरे भाई पराठा बनाना है, उसमें धुआं तो निकलेगा।
I think हमने बहुत कांड भी किए हैं.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a fun time. And what would be your highlight apart from being a hostel student and all the fun that we had and all the things that we did, like in terms of when
I
you
miss Ujjwal.
highlight of your trip?
Okay. मुझे लगा कि तुम पूछ रही हो कि तुमने क्या मिस किया है।
Highlight of your trip.
Highlight of my trip is my Kunj Galiyan.
So Kunj Galiyan is the thing she has named to Canberra Center and the civic area, and like because there's all the restaurants that she likes, and so she has named that
I
area
like
to
Smith.
Huh?
I like Smith.
Smith,
Yeah,
Alternative, Oliver
Sanchuros
Brown, Sanchoros,
and
Via Dolce,
Via Dolce,
Betty Burgers,
Betty Burgers,
Burrito,
Burrito, and
Sushi.
Hero Sushi. Yeah.
We did train sushi. I think I also did some of the things that that I didn't do in Canberra. I never tried train sushi. I never tried Betty Burgers. I never tried Oliver Brown. I never tried Taki, the restaurant we went today.
Yes.
Um, so I think, and some of the things I did after so long, like riding the neuron with you, I did it after a year. I also
तुम
ate
वेट कर रहे थे ना
Sanchuros.
कब मम्मा आएगी तो हम ये सब एक्सप्लोर
I
करेंगे.
also ate Sanchuros after like 8 months. I was waiting also, and I was also sort of very busy as well. And
Yes.
I feel like when you're so busy, after a point, you're like, you start becoming lazy to do all these activities, and you just go to your usuals because you know you're gonna get good things there, so you don't feel like you're gonna waste your money or do anything. So you just like go to your usual spots and eat, or go to your usual places and chill. But like when you are with, like, when you have been given the responsibility that you're supposed to take me around, I just take off that responsibility. We'll explore together. What do you mean take me around? I'll take you to the restaurant, we'll eat together and see if it's good or not. That's the time when I feel like I'll choose new restaurants, no old restaurants. I think only Via Dolce and like a couple of other places were my old picks. But even Tikka Stand, I never went to Tikka Stand. I went with you.
Oh, vada pav.
Vada pav from Tikka Stand was
Yeah.
so good. And I guess
मैंने वो भी खाऊंगी एक बार ना जाने से पहले. एक्चुअली में वड़ा पाव हमारे वहाँ बहुत नॉर्मल मिल जाता है, बट दैट वड़ा पाव इज बेस्ट वड़ा पाव.
yeah, and I think one of the fun moments was like you getting angry like her mom in between our like friendship adventures, and you're like getting angry, and that's so mom behavior. And I was like, oh. So how do you feel about giving that mom behavior? Like, do you just like keep switching?
Yes.
Mm. To like friendship and mummy giri.
मम्मी गिरी तब जागती है जब तुम हमेशा हर चीज के लिए लेट करते हो. मीन्स अगर टाइमिंग 7 है तो तुम 7 कभी रेडी नहीं होगे, है ना? तो वो तब मम्मी गिरी जाग जाती
I
है.
think one of the best moments was also when my friends came and they were telling about like their different stories with me, and you've heard my side of the story, and then you hear their side of the story too, and they're like, and then how did that feel after hearing their side of the story, of the same story that I told you from my side?
Yeah, they are just like you, na? They are more वही मीन्स जैसे तुम जब मुझे सुनाते हो तो एक बात को मतलब अच्छे से 10 बार नहीं सुनाओगे तो तुम्हें मजा नहीं आएगा. They are like that.
And I guess
I
also
feel
like
so much enjoy.
and also in terms of like they said na, yes, they said कि कितनी बातें करती है, and like
हाँ,
and I remember
मतलब
मैं
मीन्स
मम्मी को भी ऐसे पकड़ के बैठ जाती है कि नहीं,
राइट,
आप अभी जब तक मेरी बात खत्म नहीं होगी आप नहीं
आप
जा
नहीं
सकते.
उठोगे.
हाँ,
मतलब जब वो
और
मुझे
वो
कल
बेचारे
बता
उधर
रहे थे कि मतलब आंटी ये इतनी बातें करती है, हम सिर्फ 10 मिनट के लिए किसी काम से आते हो और ये हमें 5-5 घंटे रोक लेती है कि जब तक तू मेरी बात नहीं सुनेगा तू नहीं जाएगा. तो मीन्स मैं याद कर रही थी कि मेरे साथ भी सेम है. मतलब
दोनों उस चीज के
अगर
शिकार
मैं
है.
खाना बना रही हूँ चाहे वो जल जाए, लेकिन अगर आप मेरी बात नहीं सुनोगे, जब तक मेरी पूरी बात नहीं खत्म होगी, आप यहीं बैठोगे मेरे पास.
जी.
हाँ.
और मैं अपने सारे दोस्तों के साथ ऐसे ही करती हूँ, वो बेचारे भी ऐसे, नहीं अभी मेरी बात खत्म नहीं हुई, अभी
अभी
नहीं
मेरी
जा
बात
सकते.
हाँ, राइट.
सो जब तक मेरी बात खत्म नहीं होती मैं किसी को नहीं उठने देती, और अब ये हर कोई इस बात का गवाह हो चुका है.
सच में. बट थोड़ा-सा समझ लिया करो ना, किसी और का भी कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट
नहीं,
हो सकता है.
disregarded. Anyways, so that with that we have to end because it's almost 6, and we are so grateful for that 1 hour we got. 30 minutes we got to shoot and have your experiences. How do you feel finally being here?
एक्चुअली मुझे तो पता ही नहीं चला 30 मिनट्स हो भी गए.
जी हो गए. Now you're gonna watch this episode on loop I don't know how many times. So yeah, let's look forward to that. But I still want to repeat it, and it feels such a surreal moment because like literally 1 month ago I was saying on one of the episode that was shooting for the podcast, and so I think it was around in May, literally a month ago, and I got that script before, about the questions they're gonna ask me, and I was recording for their podcast, and one of the question was what would be one dream guest you would want to have, and I didn't even think about other people. The first instant thought that came into my mind was my mom, and that's it. And literally, this is so surreal for you to be present here, and this all being happening, and I feel like it's all destiny. It's all like
Yes.
different things connect and different dots connect, and how you make these opportunities work, and how universe helps you make these opportunities work, and they work. So like, if you want to do something, if there's a will, there's a way, and that's like so 100% true. Because I did not see that coming at all, and this happening just one day before you leave is absolutely crazy, but it happened. So everything is possible, and I have no words, because the way it happened is so crazy, but it did happen. So thanks to Puneet, and thanks to universe who supported in this process, and like our will also to make this
Yeah.
happen, because she kept mentioning it so many times, I want to go on your show, you said it in your interview, you have to
Yeah.
take me now. And I was like, I'm trying, and then it happened. So where there's a will, there's a way. Thank you so much for coming to the show in
Thank you,
Australia,
Disha.
all over
Thank
from
you,
India.
everyone. Yeah.
It's
All the best.
yeah, the only guest that flew 10,000 kilometers to come to my show. So
That's
so
funny.
yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Last words for the Shanos.
I'm so much proud.
Love
Yeah,
you
I'm
all.
feeling proud.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all.
See ya. Bye.